happening here. Providence's signature art festival, PVD Fest, is kicking off, or I should say it kicked off yesterday, and it continues throughout the weekend. That's where Ashley Erling is this morning. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Michaela. You guys, the energy downtown already is electric this morning. I can't even tell you the excitement in the air, and it's only, what, 9 a.m.? This weekend is going to be fantastic, and I'm here this morning with Mayor Lorza and Kathleen Pletcher from First Works, who've created this entire event. Good morning.
Good morning. It's so great. This is my favorite time in the festival, when everything is getting set up, the buzz is kind of getting all going, and we have an amazing weekend set up. Now, this is PVD Fest. It's about bringing people together. All cultures, all people, doesn't matter who you are. We want to see you dancing in the streets, having a good time, celebrating all that Providence has to offer.
And you can see people setting up behind us right now as it's going on. The amount of work that goes into this is incredible.
It's amazing. We have an incredible team. First Works is an amazing partner. And, we're going to have over 1,000 artists performing. We're expecting about 100,000 people. And remember, all of the performances, everything is free and open to the public. So it really is a celebration of the artistic community, but it's also a celebration of our community as a whole. Everyone has a role in PVD Fest. Young, old, black, white, rich, poor. Everyone has a role to play.
Yeah, this is incredible. And let's jump right into it because there's so much to talk about. Kathleen, what are some of the acts that people are going to be able to see here this weekend?
So this is a wonderful moment when the creative capital embraces the world. We have artists coming from, or who are here from Italy. We have Sona Jobarteh tonight, Friday night at 6:30, who's from Gambia. We have also a sensational salsa group from Colombia, Grupo Niche. That's just Friday night. And the Italian Eventi Verticali will be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So each of the 3 remaining days, there is a different flavor, but you can see some real sensations. Syncopated Ladies from LA. They are a female formation tap squad that has worked with Beyonce. 50 million viral views, not to be missed. And around every corner, there is a surprise and a sensation. Some of the public art I saw yesterday, New House on Washington Street. Then I saw yesterday evening, and the lights were sensational. So it was beautiful by day, it's beautiful by night. You'll find that with Eventi Verticali. Today we see them in the daylight, but at night it is a light show. So you want to see both.
There's really everything. I mean, day and night. We were speaking about Eventi Verticali, which is going on behind us right now, and we're going to get a little bit of a preview of that closer up coming up. But Mayor, what's one of the acts that you're kind of looking forward to seeing, do you think?
I like just roaming around during PVD Fest. I think that's everyone's favorite thing. But the thing that I'm most looking forward to, at 1:30 on Saturday, right at Burnside Park, about 24 people are going to be taking the oath to become United States citizens. And that's exactly what PVD Fest is all about. I can't wait to welcome them into the community, and I think they're going to have a lot of support. That's what PVD Fest is about. You know, we live in a time right now where the forces dividing us seem to be as strong as they've been in any of our lifetimes. And my job as mayor is to find ways to bring people together. At the core of it, that's what we do in the city, and that's what this festival is about.
It's going to be such an incredible weekend downtown here, you guys. We're just getting started. We're going to be here all morning long. Thank you both for joining us. Enjoy the weekend. And we'll be back in just a little bit. Back to you guys.
If you love Providence, music, food, art, and dance, well, cancel the rest of your plans for the weekend. PVD Fest is where you need to be. That's where Ashley Erling is right now with a preview of the big events.
Yeah, you know, PVD Fest is where it is at this weekend. I have this handy map that I picked up, and there is stuff going on all over the city. Right now, we are in Burnside Park, where a lot of the events will be going on. And I am joined by Rose Weaver. You've seen her on our show before. She's a local performer, and she's also an ambassador for PVD Fest.
Absolutely. I love it. I've been coming since it began, and I will continue to come.
So, Rose, tell us a little bit about your role with First Works and PVD Fest going on this weekend.
I'm entertaining this weekend. I'm actually producing 2 performances in front of the Potiphar restaurant on the Custom House Street stage, it's called, and that's new this year. At 2 o'clock, I'll have people like Becky Bass, Kim Trusty, myself, Angela Nash Wade with a really nice band with Johnny Keys on piano. And then at 7 o'clock, Mike Renzi is in town with Sean Montero. And I'll be singing some songs with Mike. And he and I used to work at Allery's years ago. Folks are going to enjoy it. It's going to be really sassy.
Now, you mentioned a lot of names. Some of them are big names like Mike Renzi, Becky Bass we've had on the road show. So some of our viewers might be familiar with these performers, but there's local performers and there's people from all over the world coming as well, correct?
That's right. I mean, and a lot of us live here in Rhode Island, but we all have national reputations, which makes it even better. Seeing First Works and the city bringing in people from other countries. I was just watching this whole beautiful group from Italy doing their aerial work, and it's beautiful. But we've got local people here too, and they're all over the stages. I think they're like 21 stages.
It's crazy. There's so much going on, and you'll be introducing some of them, correct?
I will. In fact, her name is Sona. She plays an instrument called a kora, and it's a string instrument that has 20 strings, and she uses both hands to play it. It's the most beautiful sound. She's the first woman in her culture to do it. She's from Africa, but it usually was a tradition for men that was passed down through the families.
So people are really going to get to see a wide variety of things that they love, things they may have never seen before. There's something for everyone, but people should come with an open mind and just enjoy it and take it in.
And enjoy it and take it in. Now, at the Pot of Fur on the Custom House stage, for instance, Bob Burke is going to be doing a tour of the Independence Trail, at least part of it. A lot of folks don't know Rhode Island history. And what he does is teaches Rhode Island history in a really fun way. So there'll be tours at 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and then I think 2 o'clock.
That'll be so exciting. And before I let you go, we have to mention your fabulous outfit. Can we expect to see some more great looks from you this weekend as well?
Yeah, I'm going to wear my French dress for the actual shows because everybody knows, you know, I'm an older woman and I love being an older woman and I love doing sort of shake dancing along with my jazz and blues singing because it's fun and I'm still trying to have some fun.
Absolutely. You couldn't said it better. So it is going to be a blast this weekend. You got to come down and check it out, but we're not done yet. There's still so much coming up, so stick with us. Back to you guys. There's no food right now, but the people I'm about to introduce you to already want to get into our kitchen. We were just talking about it. They are here from Italy, and I'm going to call in my one semester abroad and see if I can pronounce everyone's names. We have Claudia and Andrea here this morning, and they are with Eventi Verticali. Am I close?
Yeah, Eventi Verticali, right.
Say it how it really is.
Eventi Verticali.
There we go.
Perfect.
So we've been telling you guys about this all morning. It's going on behind us. It's this incredible aerial arts display, and it's just phenomenal to see live. So what is this?
It's vertical dance.
And what's the concept? Where did it come from? How did it evolve to what it is? How did it start?
When we started many years ago, the company was born in 2006. We are climbers and we are theater people, so we connected our passions, and this is the result. Yeah.
Are you the only ones in the world that do this? I've never seen anything like this before.
No, actually not.
It's incredible. So how did you end up from Italy doing rock climbing and theater performing to here in Providence putting on events like this throughout the world?
Well, actually, we've been touring quite a lot. And actually, since 3 years, we've been touring also the US and China. So it actually came like that.
Is this the first time you've been here in Providence?
It's the first time here in Providence, yes. And it's also the US premieres of this show.
That's incredible. So this is the first time anybody in the United States is going to be able to see these performances.
Exactly.
So what is it that people can expect to see when they come out and see Eventi Verticali?
Well, it's going to be a very impressive high-level performance of vertical dance and circus skills also.
How do you find performers to do something like this? It's quite a specific skill set. So where do you find your performers?
Actually, we are a team, so we don't look for external performers. Well, we are a team and we work together. We noticed that we didn't need a particular skill, so we focused on this skill. And so, as you can see, the girls dance, use circus material. So we have many skills connected in the same show.
And you mentioned that you do this. You get up on there and you perform as well. So tell us what that experience is like.
I mean, when you are during a rehearsal, you are really focused on the technical things, and you look down and you see, okay, everything is going okay, yes. But when you are in a performance, you're only you're focused only in the audience, and that's really nice because your emotion is converted. It's not more scare of height, but it's emotion of giving something to the audience.
I'm scared of heights just looking at it, but it's incredible to see. And now what we're seeing today is a version of it, but at nighttime you'll have lights and music. So tell us a little bit more about the experience of watching Eventi Verticali.
Well, you can see there is a daylight version and also a night version, and we suggest the people to stay as close as possible to the square, because it's very impressive to see how the people fly over your head.
Yeah, and all morning long, as you guys have been setting up, people have been walking by and stopping in the street because it's just that impressive. Now, when you guys are putting this all together, how were you able to plan for everything here in Providence? Do you bring all of the equipment with you? Do you have to work with people here to get everything that you need to put this on?
Yeah, actually, something like the structure, we found it here, because it's actually very easy. They are very easy material to find, so you can find it everywhere, and we don't have to ship it, which is very comfortable. So we travel with the plane and with our luggages.
The good thing is to work every time with different people. For example, now we are working with the crane company from here, and with the sound system, light system company. They are from here. So every time we travel with the show, we are collaborating with local professionists, and that's really nice.
It's so incredible. This is one you do not want to miss, guys. There's multiple performances this weekend. We're going to put all the details on our website, but for now, back to you.